Hi everyone, this is MysticRose12120. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for all the support, the likes, comments, people following me and subscribing to my channel. Okay, so this is going to be for earth signs called Moving Forward from Challenges. All right, the viewers were in lustful energy, or you were involved with people in lustful energy. A lot of money was spent, maybe on sex workers or some kind of fantasies. You or others were arrested and got busted. Warrants were involved. Property damage occurred. It could have been to a home or car. Windows, furnitures were damaged. This could involve a fire, chemicals, or vandalism. You may have been clout chasing or felt you had to. You were trying to show out and shine in front of others. Whoever tried to harm you, play you, or destroy your property will receive karma. They will pay for what they have done to you. Okay, so this is property damage, cloud chasing, or karma. Okay. Okay, so the next card is the grounding card. All right. Okay. So it says, are the foundations you stand upon strong enough to support you? You have been on rather shaky ground lately and your confidence has been knocked. Yeah, probably because of what happened. Okay, your head has been in the clouds and your spell work and wishes do not seem to be coming to fruition. It is the element of earth that must be called upon right now, for it offers you the nurturing and support you need at this time. The earth is solid, firm, and will give you the grounding required to bring about the results you deserve. The earth is fertile and stable and is associated with the goddess of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Give yourself some time. Go into nature and allow the earth to restore you. Draw upon her gifts that are steeped in magic and mystery as you rest and recharge under the protection. Soon you shall have all the endurance and strength that you require in order to move forward. Okay, so as I'm reading this, I'm thinking that the viewers should like go by a lake or an ocean. I mean, if you can go swimming, depending on where the temperature is at, yeah, go swimming, go in nature, maybe go on a hiking trail, someplace where there's like nature. Maybe if you could walk around without socks on, again, if it's safe, you know, and soil or something that's not, you know, dirty. So yeah, some kind of natural landscape that has like a beautiful view, something like that. That'll restore you. Okay, this is the Witch's Foresight section. Connection with the element of earth is required to bring substance to your spell work. Spend time outside, yeah, I just said barefooted, and getting your hands dirty. Take up gardening, hang or hug or sit beneath a favorite tree. Engage in a project that requires solid groundwork. Okay, so obviously some of the language that they use here, if they say spell work, it just means, yeah, some people do spells or whatever they do for spell work, but it could just be just setting intentions for what you want, like creating a vision for your life, what you're working towards, what would you like to see come to fruition in your life. So they're saying if you go out in nature, like you see how beautiful this, even looking at this, it's calming, it's relaxing. The colors are beautiful. And just the little stars that you see glowing, I feel like those mean, like if you go into nature, you will be recharged and restored, but also, you know, maybe some new opportunities, ideas for things will come to you somehow, okay? All right, the next card, a time for healing. Okay, so it's a time for healing after this. Yeah, so I feel like from looking at this card, just go somewhere where you could feel calm, relax. Not necessarily rejuvenate, just relax. Someplace that's not going to get you wound up, even in a good way. Okay, the next card is forgiveness. All right, it says holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness is, in its own right, is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. Okay, so they're talking about this situation, whatever you got involved with, this lustful person or these lustful people. Just forgive them, and also, like you put yourself there too. Okay, no one made you go there. So, yeah, maybe they, destroyed your property or there were arrests involved, warrants, but also, you put yourself there. So, like, don't, you could be resentful, but, we also have to look at our part in things and take accountability. Like, why were you there? Maybe you were lustful. Maybe you thought you were going to gain a lot of money somehow from this situation. I just heard business, so maybe there was some kind of business transaction that went on. Okay, the next card. Cloak and concealment. Okay. All right, so this is the witch's wisdom section. It says, you have been hiding in the shadows, too afraid to reveal your true nature and beliefs. Yeah, whatever that is. It could be something related to sexuality. I hate, no, I'm just going to say it. Maybe some of you want to be trans or you want to be homosexual and you're afraid to let that out, okay? Your cloak and dagger routine can conceal you longer, for you are being called to come out of the broom closet. Yeah, come out of the closet, whatever that means to the viewer. Okay, and your ancestors will support you fully. Be safe in the knowledge. I think I need better glasses. That's why it's taking me long to read this. All right, be safe in the knowledge that no longer can you be persecuted. Yeah, persecuted. That might be a fear of the viewer. Or maybe you have some sexual interest you don't want people to know. As long as you're not hurting anybody. You know what I mean? Okay, in the physical sense. The days of drowning, stoning, and burning are long gone. Be strong and rise above any judgments. Remember that any hurtful words directed at you will only damage the perpetrator. For what anybody gives out comes right back to them. Instead, embrace all that you are. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Embrace all that you are. And I just said this before I read this. And shine brightly as you declare to the world your truth, whatever that is for the viewer. Allow your inner wisdom to accompany you as you take those first brave steps of authenticity, being yourself. I'm sorry, I have an itch. To what will ultimately be the freedom to live your life as the real you. Okay, this is the witch's foresight section. Fear of persecution stems from a past life. A challenge will be overcome as you face it head on. Don't buy into the opinions of others. Someone is hiding something from you. The missing part of the jigsaw will be revealed soon. Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to do these readings. I didn't want to do YouTube. I didn't want to do any of this, okay? Because I was afraid people were going to make fun of me, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to be persecuted. But a friend of mine was like, well, aren't certain people talking about you already? And I had to be honest. He was right. He was like, well, don't they talk about you now? So I was like, that's true. So at some point you have to be whoever you are, whatever you are, as long as you're not hurting people. All right, embolic awakening. Okay, talks about as you become, look at this. As you become aware of this awakening, your wishes and desires to powerfully evolve and to live as your authentic self. Again, authentic. Okay, I just want the viewers to know, if people think, I think people believe me because I'm getting more followers, but I don't plan out the cards. I feel led to certain decks before a reading. I hear a number in my head, and that's how many I pick. And a lot of them are face down when I pick them. So the fact that I pull cards and then they end up having the same words repeatedly or the same message or the same meaning, that's spirit. That's not me. Okay, so your wishes and desires to powerfully evolve and to live as your authentic self have brought these changes about in you. Okay, so let me just see this. Embolic. Where's the embolic? Okay, this is it. Yeah. Okay. So the feeling I got as I looked at this card right away, you see how bright yellow it is on top? Look at that. And the beautiful colors, things are blooming, different shades. That's how you're going to feel when you become your authentic self. Whatever it is, I'm getting different meanings, but it could be it could be many different things to different people, okay? All right, the next card is study. Okay, it says, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn. Whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Yeah, whatever that means to the viewer. If you feel like you should take a course in something to, sharpen your knowledge of it, or it'll give you more opportunities in that area, do it. Okay, the next card is Nine of Gabriel. All right, so as I picked up this card, I heard mentor, so maybe some of you could benefit from finding a mentor or just finding people in whatever area you're interested in studying in or being authentic about that can help you move through it. Okay, it says stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Yeah, so maybe what you're interested has to do with environmental activism. Okay. All right, next one, apologies. Sorry, forgiveness, reconciliation, second chance. All right, so maybe these people you were involved with want to apologize. Maybe you need to apologize to someone. Just take it as it fits. All right, let me see. Okay, the next one. Cacao card. Okay, number 5 could be significant. All right, it says, you are loved, you are held, and you already are everything you seek. Yeah, look at this. This is a cute card. Yeah, it's so funny. I have some chocolate mix. Maybe I'll mix some hot chocolate. Now, I have some in my kitchen. I'm thinking maybe I should have some. Okay, vulnerability. Okay. It says this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown. So you see how these cards are all related, the meanings. You're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back. Yeah, the other cards talked about being persecuted, or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yeah, and you know what, too? As I was looking at this card, here, just look at it. I feel like a lot of you have been covering up who you really are. You see like those little, those like ropes, whatever they are. Okay. Yeah, that green thing underneath. Yeah, a lot of you have been like trying to cover up who you really are. Again, whatever that means to the viewer, it could have a lot of different meanings, okay? So vulnerable is the same as being authentic, being open. Again, to the right people, not to the wrong people. You don't want to get hurt. Okay, campfire. Do not fear open. Oh, look at this. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. Okay? All right, last card. If you do this, you're going to have bliss. Okay, this is the viewer. It doesn't have to be necessarily a woman. Okay, Ghost Whisperer. Okay, maybe number 18 is significant. Okay, Ghost Whisperer says, be still in the whispers that ebb and flow through the silence. Yeah, you know what this means. So one of the other cards talked about intuition, so that's what they're talking about. Like whatever feelings, synchronicity, like, I don't want to say urge, but like gut feelings you get, like start to pay attention to those. Those will lead you to your authenticity, to whatever really like lines up with you, okay? All right, so this was Earth signs moving forward from challenges. I don't think I have to explain what the challenge here is. A lot of you are just trying to conceal yourself. You're not being your true self, whatever that is, your fear, you think you'd be persecuted. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. What the cards are saying is move forward with who you are. Again, being authentic doesn't mean being authentic to the wrong people. You don't be authentic to people who are going to harm you, make fun of you, bully you, whatever. Just, you do it with the right people. So maybe just find out who you can be yourself with and first, and then you can reveal who you are. And go slow. Don't jump in and like air everything out because that could lead to problems too. All right? Okay, I hope this was helpful. MysticRose12120 @gmail.com. If you want a reading, email me. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys on the next reading. Bye.